Hey YouTube, TutorUK back again. Not a pickups video, surprisingly. I'm going to show you, like I kept mentioning before, one of the more unusual, it's not a console, well it is a console, but it's an add-on to a console that I've had since it was released years and years ago. It's not boxed, unfortunately, that went by the way. So yeah, I mean, basically it's an add-on, albeit somewhat illegal back in the day. Allowed you to play backups and stuff like that. And I think probably quite a few of you know about the wild card for the SNES and stuff like that. And this is like an equivalent, but it's for the Nintendo 64. There was two variants of the backup devices brought out for the N64. One was the Doctor or the Junior Doctor, which was a CD based one, and there was this one that I bought. Probably wasn't the best option back then, but basically it was called the Z64, so it's based on like the old zip discs. I'm not sure if any of you guys might not even know what a zip disc is. Basically it's kind of like one of these, and obviously back in the day this was like, going to be the next floppy disk. 100 meg of data on one of these bad boys. Very similar to a floppy disk in many respects, but yeah, so these were by iOmega. These were touted as the next big thing. So one of the downsides to obviously the device that I'm going to show you was to get the games onto said discs, you needed a drive for your computer, and they looked very much like this. Now these were quite big on the Apple Mac, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so this is the device that you would need that attaches to your actual PC, all parallel. No USB here. This is old school. So yeah, this sat on your PC, disc into there, games off wherever, internet, even the internet back then. Yeah, and it was slow getting them games down. And then obviously from here you'd put them into the Z64 and play away. This is I think it's the second or third drive that I obtained. I mean, obviously I haven't done it since, because what these suffered from was what they called the click of death. So as you put the disc in, it would go click, 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 and it wouldn't read anything. I've fired the Z64 up and it started clicking. So to be honest, the drive's probably on its way out. But it's working now at the minute. So I thought, well, while it's working, I can show you. Some people might be interested, some people might not. It's something a little bit different. So anyway, without further ado, what I'll do, I'll pause the camera, flip it round, and I'll just show you kind of, as best I can how it all works. Okay, here we go. So this is the screen that you'd sort of see. As you can see there, it's MrBackup Z64. There's a Japanese game on there. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. And obviously, as you can see there, it's 256 meg, 96 meg, or 256 meg. It tells you the region there. Look, so the top one's Japanese, that one's PAL, that one's American. And if you pan across, there you go. Roaster's Trophy on the PAL, Mario Party on the American. There's obviously a load of different options that you can mess about with across the bottom, all the tools and all the menus and stuff. But I mean, in essence, all you do is you'd move down and then you just press start on whichever one you want to play. Now, a quick look across to the actual device itself, which I probably should have done before. There's the beast. Okay, let's just see if we can get a bit closer for you. I'm not sure if we can see what's on the screen there, but basically, yeah, you could play it off the little LCD there. I'll just try to get a bit closer. It's just the light, I think. There you go, for shadow out. So the N64 menu screen. So you could play it off that screen there using these two buttons, and then when they released one of the firmwares, it allowed you to have the on-screen menu. You obviously needed your region drive to obviously bypass the security. So it just sort of sits at the top there. The discs go into the side down there, as you can sort of see, right about there. Okay, it reads the discs off, and then obviously when you turn the N64 on, it gives you the on-screen menu, which is a hell of a lot better than back in the day when you had to run it off that little LCD. Again, I think on average you could get a fair few games on the discs, from what I can remember, 4, 5, maybe even 10, depending I think they brought out some sort of compression that you could use as well, but that escapes me. So I mean, basically what you would do then anyway, as a demo, okay, yeah, so what you do is obviously just choose the game, you press A on your controller, and as you see the little bar there would slowly crawl along as it starts to load into the memory. A little bit of a timer running across there, guys. So yeah, I mean, back in the day, you know, considering the price of the games, which probably is not much different to what it is now, to be honest, but obviously it's all comparative, they were quite expensive. This unit cost me, I think, as much as the N64 did, so I want to say about 250 quid, and that was probably when I was about 20 or something like that. Yeah, about 19 or 20, and that was, I bought that with my Christmas bonus money from when I first started work, so it was a huge investment. But yeah, the idea being that you never have to buy a game again, kind of thing. You know, which sadly now, when I look back, my N64 collection now consists of a box Mario game, Mario 64, which comes with the console, and I'm sure I had Banjo and Kazooie, but I can't find it. So all the other N64 games that I've got now has just basically been accrued since I started properly collecting, which is a real shame, which is obviously one of the downfalls to these backup devices, you know, especially now. When you look back, you think, you know what, I really probably should have just bought the games and kept them. But hindsight, wonderful thing, isn't it? Anyway, so it's nearly done. I mean, like I say, it's not too bad. Obviously, depending on the size of the cartridge, well, the memory, if you like, the size of the game, it loads quicker or slower. There we go. It flicks over. N64. It should be Mario Party. Well, I hope it's Mario Party. Yeah, there we go. So that's now. There we go. So yeah, I mean that's the Z64, guys. I'm obviously not the best at videoing these things, because I'm not really used to it. But interesting device. Very temperamental, must admit. It's really shown its age now. But yeah, thought it was something different. So I haven't got much in terms of N64 games to really show you a box, or you know, I've only got one box really that I can find, which is Mario, which everyone's seen, and all the rest are just loose carts. So I thought, you know, instead of trundling them like that, I'd show you this. Alright, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers, bye.